Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Young Scholars Academy. My name is Miss Audie, and I'm happy to see you this morning. How are you doing?
Doing great. How you doing, Amaya?
Good.
How you doing,
Hey,
Zuri?
Zuri, how you doing? Hey, I'm so happy to see your faces. So we're gonna get into our reading for this morning. Amaya, what book do you have to read for us?
The same book.
Beautiful. Can you remember? Can you tell us the title?
You're a girl.
Kiana, Ford, and the Secret Journal Mix-Up.
Nice. Kina.
Kiana.
Mm-hmm.
Kiana Ford. And we left off at 20. Okay, I cannot believe what she was saying. That's copying, I said, with lots of surprise. Copying is against the law. It's not copying when a mom writes it. Tiffany said, my mother told me so. Are you sure? I asked her. It still seemed like copying to me. Yes, I'm sure, Tiffany said. Now you need to be quiet so I can do my work. Or I'm going to tell my mom you think she is breaking the law. I did not say that, I told her. Then I stick my tongue out at the back of Tiffany's head when she turned around to do her stupid copying. I took a good look around Tiffany's room. I had not been there since I was in first grade. It still looks awesome, actually. The same. It is mostly pink and white, and Tiffany always has her teapot and cups all set up. As I was looking around Tiffany's room, I heard the doorbell, and then I heard Mom's voice. I ran into the hallway to see her. Thanks again, Savannah, Mom was saying. Then she saw me. Oh, there you are, Kina, she said. Get your things, please, and do it quickly. Mom didn't need to tell me to get my things quickly because I already running back into Tiffany's room. I grabbed my books off Tiffany's bed and shoved them in my backpack. When we got back to our apartment, we had a very quiet dinner. I asked Brandon about his clown tricks, but before he could answer, Mom said, I have heard enough about Brian's clowning for today and told me to eat my peas. I ate 11 peas. It took a few minutes. I love to eat peas. I love to eat peas one at a time rather than in a big, crowded mouthful. While I was eating my peas, I had an idea for how I could help Brian learn to behave better. Do you know what a fab is? I asked him. Yes, I know what a fab is, Brian said. His mouth was very full. Brian always puts every single one of his peas in his mouth at once. A fable is a story that teaches a lesson, I told him. In a fable, the lesson is called a moral. Many fables have talking animals instead of people. I know everything about fables because we talked about them yesterday and today in school. You're a talking animal, Brian said in a mean voice. Then Mom made him say sorry. Do you know the fable of the city mouse and the country mouse? I asked Brandon. Yes, he said. I told him the fable again anyway in case he couldn't remember all the important parts. It goes like this. Once upon a time, there was these two mice. One mouse lived in the city and the other mouse lived out in the country, in a field or something. I think the mice were cousins. Anyway, the city mouse went to visit the country mouse, and he thought the country mouse lived in a very boring life and ate boring food. So the city mouse said, "Let's go to the city and eat fancy food." And the country mouse said, "Okay." But when they were eating fancy food at the city mouse's apartment, these big dogs came in and chased the mice away. Then the country mouse said, "I'm going back to the country because I would rather eat boring food in a safe place than eat fancy food in a dangerous place." The moral of the story is you should try to be safe even if it seems boring. I didn't tell the moral to Brian because I wanted to see if he could guess it. Do you know? Do you know what the moral is?" I asked him. I smiled at him like my teacher, Miss Campbell, smiles at us when she really hopes we know the right answer to a question. I guess the moral is that I need to go away from this city, Brian said. He was not even smiling one bit. He looked very unhappy. "It means I should move to the country. I should just move to Maryland with Dad. That's what I want to do anyway." I felt very shocked when Brian said that. "That's not the moral," I told him. I thought he would have been good at guessing the right moral. What he said was not the moral at all. What he said was terrible. I did not want him to move to Maryland. "Brian, I need to speak to you in your room," Mom said. Then she said, "Kenny," her name, Kenny,
Whose name, hon?
the girl's name again.
Oh, it's the double E makes it Keena.
Okay, Keena.
I mean the double E, right?
Yeah.
Yep, Keena.
Keena,
Mhm.
baby. "I'll be right back," Mom and Brian walked out of the kitchen. I put a pea on my spoon, but I didn't want to eat it all. I set it down on Brian's plate. Then I pushed my chair away from the table and went to my room to write in my journal. When I got to my room, I looked in my backpack to get my journal. I didn't see it. I tried to remember if I had put it somewhere else when I got home from Tiffany's. I looked beside my bed, under my bed, in my art box, and on my bookshelf. I thought maybe it had gotten smashed down to the bottom of my bag, so I pulled out all my other books. Then I stuck my head all the way into my book bag to make sure it was totally empty. It was. I went into the bathroom to see if my journal was in the bathtub again. It happened once before, and that is a very long story. Anyway, my journal was not in the bathtub. Right. Then I knew for sure that my journal was missing. I ran back into the kitchen. Mom was in there. She was washing dishes and talking on the telephone. I didn't think she heard me come into the kitchen because she was listening to the phone and the water was washing in the sink. I think I heard her say something about traveling, so I thought she was on the phone with my grandma. Hey Pa, Grandma, hey Pa, lives in Richmond, Virginia, and we traveled a long way in the car to see her sometimes. After a few more minutes, though, I realized she was on the phone with Dad because she said thank you. Croutons. Then she turned around and reached for my dirty plate on the kitchen. She looked toward the door and saw me, and she looked very serious in her face. Let me call you back in just a minute. Cartons, she said. Mom put the phone down. Then she walked over to me and gave me a hug. When she did that, about a million tears popped right out of my eyes. Don't worry about what Brian said. He didn't mean it, Mom said to me. I told her that yes, I was worried about Brian, but that we would have to talk about it later. Because for now, I was worried about something else. I told her that my journal was at Tiffany's and that I had to get it back right away. It's an emergency, I said. She might read it. Now I'm sure it's almost Tiffany's bedtime, Mom said, and there is no way she will have time to read it tonight. You have written a lot in that journal, Mom smiled a little bit. You can just get it from her at school tomorrow, she said, and she gave me a squeeze. Then Mom asked me to get ready for bed and said she would come tuck me in after she talked to Dad again. Now I'm going to watch TV for a while and rest my head. My hand is tired from writing for such a long time. That's all I'm going to read for today.
Thank you, Amaya. That was great. I'm really loving this story.
Go, Maya. Yeah. Oh. So Maya, what do you like best about that story so far? Like what keeps you coming back to it?
What I like best is that she's trying to help people like I do. I like to help people, but when they're like mean to me, I don't help them anymore. I let them do what they gotta do to get through.
Yep. They say you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. Right?
Yeah. And also I don't like people looking through my stuff.
Okay.
Like her, Kina. Cause Tiffany, she might look through her journal and you don't know what it's saying in there. So I don't like when people look through my personal stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Me neither. It's a violation. Violation of your privacy.
and people think I'm mean to them because I don't like them taking my stuff all the time. I'm not trying to be mean. Like I just don't like people taking my stuff all the time.
Right. You have that right. Definitely have that right.
So we have one more reader. I think Evelyn might be coming on.
Okay.
But in the meantime, Zuri can read her. Thank you, Maya.
You're welcome.
You ready, Zuri? Come on.
Hey, Zuri.
This story is called A is for Africa.
Okay. Let's get it. Page 1.
This is Zuri's when she's ready.
Hey, I see Evelyn is backstage. Evelyn! Woo woo!
Hey, Evelyn. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, and for everybody watching, excuse the noise. I have a 8-month-old she's being vocal right now. So you're gonna hear her in the background. Okay, go ahead. You can read. A
is for Africa. A great continent
Many countries.
of many countries and people. The African people
Come from large families called tribes.
come from large families called tribes.
Okay, good job. Oh, they may dress differently and speak different languages.
They may dress differently and speak different languages.
But Africa is home to them all.
But Africa is home to them all.
You gotta talk real loud because your sister's real loud.
B is for bees.
A girl,
A girl
that word. May.
may
Wear beads on her head,
wear beads on her head,
her ears, and her neck.
her ears, and her neck.
Come in lots of different shapes, sizes, and colors.
Come in lots
Lots of real loud.
of shapes, different sizes, and colors.
Red, green, blue, and yellow.
Red, green, blue, and yellow.
C is for canoe.
C is for canoe.
To paddle down the river.
To paddle down the river.
Canoes are used for fishing and carrying goods to the market.
Canoes are used for carrying goods to the market.
People may visit their friends or take their children to school by canoe.
People may visit their friends or take their children to school by canoe.
And as you see, in some countries, they travel by boat, by canoe. And you can see the pretty beads. I like them. I put them in my hair a lot too.
You put pretty beads in your hair.
Let's read one more page. You ready? Oh, let's do the drums because we have drums. D is for drums.
D is for drums.
Used to make music.
Used to make music.
And announce special meetings and important news in many villages. So used to make music.
Used to make music.
And announce special meetings.
And announce special meetings.
And important news.
And important news.
Say what a new baby is named.
What a new baby is named.
Relatives and friends may welcome him or her.
Relatives and friends may welcome him or her.
Into the world with the sound of drums.
Into the world with the sound of drums.
So, say next week we're going to read E, F, and G.
Okay.
You got to tell them. Say next week we'll read E and F.
Next week we'll read E and F.
And this has been, what's the name of the book?
A is for Africa.
Amazing. Thank you, Zuri. A nice job.
All right. And next up, even though she just arrived, the author herself, Ms. Hold up, let me do what she did. Evelyn. Hey, Evelyn.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I finished this one, so
You finished.
yeah, I read the whole thing just
Wow.
now. Just now while I was waiting for my dad to let me in. So it's super narwhal and jelly.
Everybody say good morning, Mr. Wilson.
Good morning, Mr. Wilson.
Okay, Evelyn.
Swoosh. A superstar star. Oi, jelly. Hey narwhal, what's up? I was just about to go for a swim after that. I'll have something for lunch, probably a waffle. And then I'm going to become a superhero. What, Narwhal? You can't just become a superhero. It takes a lot to be a superhero. Like what? Well, for a start superhero, have superhero outfits. How about this? Whoa. Okay, so you look really good, But do you have a super name? How about Super Narwhal? City, but what about a secret identity? Good day. At who are you? I, Clark, pranked Waffle. A waffle and acrobatics. Totally also known as Super Narwhal's secret identity. Okay, I'll admit you got an amazing secret identity. Let's see what else. You're going to need a sidekick. Yep, a really super friend. Who? Shark? Octopus? Turtle? You, of course. Really? Super? But what should my name be? Something blue? Lighting? No, I've got it. Jelly. What is that word? Jolt.
Jelly Jolt.
Jelly Jolt. The super sidekick. I came up with that name because super ability is. Oh no, Narwhal. What is your superpower? Can you turn invisible? I'll try. Can you see me? Super sure thing. This is one rock. Should rock. Can you fly? But near the fire? Anything? I can hold my breath a really long time. I don't think that counts. Narwhal, you can't be a superhero without a superpower. I'm sure I'll come up with something. But first, there is something superheroes super important to do. Save the world. Eat lunch. Nom nom nom. I think waffles are my super waffles. Super sea crunches. Real sea crunches with real super awesome abilities. I make octopus and change his color, shape, and movements. It looks to look like other sea life such and as snacks. Fluff, stray and jellyfish. Stop commenting me. Stop commenting me. Z. Dolphins sleep with only half their other brain and with one eye open. Like my dad. My dad sleeps with one eye open. Well, both of his eyes open. He's like, with one eye open to watch for shaders. Dolphins can also see inside many animals by using sound waves. I see your hand and waffle for lunch. That's a big dolphin there. Blue whales are one of the loudest animals on Earth. Hi! No need to shout. You're missing a claw. I'll grow back. Clams can regrow claws or legs if they lose one in a fight. Fighting fish can glide up to 4,001,300 feet and travel at speed of more than 70 km. Height 43 might even faster though is the sea fish, which can reach speed of up to 110 km. Height 68 mil. Eat my bubbles. The bubbles that they make. Zoom. Narwhal, you're a superstar. You're a star. What's up? Not me. I'd like to be up there in the sky like a real star. Sounds starly. Maybe I'm a real star, but I feel to earth and hit my head or something, and I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe I won't. Maybe want me to try throwing you up there? Okay. Plop, plop. And I'm going to stop right there.
That was great, Evelyn. Amazing job.
Great job. Great job.
That's my 3 chapters. Because I read 1, but before I read 2, so. And I used that for something.
Nice job. Thank you, all of the amazing young scholars I read today. I'm like super happy.
Me too.
Proud of you all. You read.
Sorry, I was late.
No, it's all right.
Because my dad
You
was in a
showed up.
meeting.
It's okay.
My mom is in a meeting, so my dad had to log me on, and I accidentally took him to the old link on accident because I thought it was this link, and it was just a book with no one. So he keeps trying things. He literally had to text you guys.
He got you in. He did a great job. Kudos to Dad.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. I love seeing you all every Saturday morning. It's great. You all are improving on your reading and just your presence with speaking, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. And quick announcement for Ayana, Aaliyah, and Daniel. They'll be joining us next week. Unfortunately and tragically, they had another loss in their family. Their aunt passed away.
My condolences.
Over the last couple of weeks, they lost their grandmother and their aunt, and they're all looking forward to coming back and reading. They were going to try and come on this morning, but they just.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't here the past couple of days, the past couple of groups, but I was reading a lot. I got the Karen books, so I read all of those, all 5 of them. I'm reading The Babysitter's Club, Christie's Great Idea, And then I got these narwhal books and baloney books. So I read a lot of that stuff. Well, I
That's
wasn't
Yeah, I
here.
might read the same thing. I might read the Babysitter Club, but just I'm just gonna read a different one. It's about Stacy.
Nice. You know, the Babysitters Club is a really great it's a great series. I recall when I was you all's age, I was reading the Babysitters Club.
I actually
Um,
collect
that was really good. And I believe is
And
it
it took me 2 days to read the book.
I want to say it's either Aaliyah or Ayana is reading the Babysitters Club,
Yeah.
right? She reads that with us on Saturdays. So as Mr. Darrell says, they'll be here next Saturday. But sending lots of love and our condolences to the family members that they have lost. Lots of prayers for them. Um,
I was
well,
pretty sad
I guess
when
you guys have an amazing week coming up. Do your best in school.
I just want to make an announcement before you close it off.
Oh, yes.
We have a book that was written by the phenomenal Stephanie Marrero Wilson,
Ooh.
illustrated by John Renard de los Reyes. And during the month of April, everybody's going to receive this book. I think Evelyn may have one already.
Yeah, I do.
So I'm hoping that we can all read this book and we can talk about it
Oh, that's
on
so amazing.
the air. I think it'd be kind of cool that way. For the first time, this would be the first time that we would actually all be reading the exact same book. So we're going to take a Saturday. We're going to commit to reading this book. It's a short book. I read it myself. It's called Ellie, the Meditation Elf. It's a great book. I love it. So we're going to read and discuss this.
Her new book, Ollie, just came out, so I was pretty excited about that one. Because Ollie is really good. He's the calming elf. Same people, my mom and John. There's definitely a lot more bigger words in it, but like it's pretty good. And like Ellie is awesome, and I'm really excited for the other ones to go out.
Oh, wonderful. The meditation elf, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy meditating. Do you guys all meditate?
Not really. I meditate in VR like once. I did it.
Yeah.
But like it was really fun to read Ellie.
Nice. I'm excited to get the book.
Yeah.
Hey.
And maybe we can get the author to come on with us.
Oh, that'd be
Talk
amazing.
about the book after we read it. That's what I'm thinking. We'll ask her. We know she's always really busy, but we're gonna try anyway.
Yeah, she is. My mom is working.
We have an inside source. We have her daughter. That's what's up. So thank you guys. I think next week we're gonna have the whole full cast with us. We'll have some really good books to read, and I'm looking forward to hearing you guys next week.
I became a mini author like my mom.
Before we go,
I know you read one. You started reading one of the books you were writing. Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished it. It's done.
Before we go, I have these Babysitter Club books. I have this one.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
It's just white. It's just like blank white. Then I have this one. I'm probably gonna read it next time after I finish these books. And then I have this one. It's,
Wow.
it's like a 9. It's every like it's episodes, not episodes, but like series.
Yeah.
Like, I have the first series. I'm trying to get the rest of the series.
Yeah.
And they have like new ones coming out. So
it's so interesting that the art has changed.
Yeah.
That's so wow.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing you read them, Amaya. All right. Well, Miss Audie, we turn it over to you.
All right. I just want to say peace, love, and light to everyone. Thank you for tuning in. These scholars are amazing. And enjoy your Saturday.
Thank you. You too.
And shout out to the Boys and Girls Club Family Center in Keyshawn Dodge.
Yeah, shout them out.
That's right. All right, y'all. Enjoy.
Peace.